looking at it.
No,
the rec
not
says
just
that.
long before you too.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that makes sense when Rex says it, but it's not the way we think of it. Cause we think, do we have 17 papers to cover every action we do for the audit?
Well, I think it needs to explain to OPRS that, you know, it's covered in the approval of the, bargaining unit contract.
Right.
It's not under a separate
You know,
resolution.
because here's the way this comes down. You had an employee handbook come out. And the first thing anybody wants to say about an employee handbook is it does not supersede union contracts. The union contract is what we go by. That's the way this is. This is no different. It's just the other side of the coin. The contract is still a contract. And that's what everybody wants to fall off and say, hey, that's what the contract states. Well, I think we're on the same side of that, saying, hey, that's what the contract states. So,
I stand corrected then. Then I stand corrected.
no, I don't think it's you. I think it's the way that this has been done forever. Because if not, then this would have been in effect since 2013, it wasn't. Or, did those guys allowed to go into effect in 2013 because they were all pretty well secured, we weren't hiring anybody anytime soon, so they gave that up. And nobody caught it. I don't know. So, we're at crossroads here, what do you wanna do? I have grave concerns if we allow them to bring in seniority that gives them a week's vacation, that we're giving everybody an additional 2 weeks vacation before that's over. I also feel equally the same that we hire him and he's gonna agree with that 4% because it was in the contract way back when these guys did it and we allowed that.
Well, the answer is that you can give them a week's unpaid vacation.
Alright.
So the carryover's off the table. I mean, that's just a condition of.
Okay.
And it sounds as though he's okay with that.
Okay, next is the 4%.
And you said the new contract allowed for you to have 4%?
Because they changed the date in the new contract.
Well, you're just gonna have to go by that new contract. There might be agreements, but I don't know what they'll hang their hat on when both sides signed that 2013 union contract. And now there's a new contract that says it's different, correct? So,
If you choose
The
dates.
new contract states the same exact thing as the contract in 2013 stated. The only difference is the dates changed from 2015 to 2021.
so it also indicates no pickup, you gotta abide by the contract. Might not seem right.
Well, I'm not fighting, I'm not here to debate that. What I am gonna debate is that you have 3 other guys that are getting a 4% pickup that technically should not be getting that.
I guess who's gonna fight it now?
So even though, I'm getting confused,
It is a confusing little mess.
even though the 13 contract said no,
You still got it.
they still got it because we thought a resolution needed passed to say
That one's not on us, Dad. It is, however. several groups involved with this.
Who's trustee back then? Had to be a Jack. Farmer. Bowser. You trustee in 2013? Huh? Were you trustee in 2013?
Yeah, I did. I did.
He said he was trustee in 2013.
I think the position that puts you in, if you acknowledge it now and you give the 4%, you're basically saying we're giving the 4% forever.
I think we already did that.
And that's unfortunate, in my opinion. You know, that saves this township money. And now you're.
Save your 4%.
Oops.
One thing we should
Yeah.
get off the contract, cause that's a huge hiring point.
And there's your next problem.
Yes.
You see, once again, this
Contract
This is
comes
back to the
around, we
same
take it
thing.
off, he doesn't have it.
is gonna be the same thing that you're gonna hear from your police department here real quick about, yeah, we can't hire people at this wage.
At the tier system. at
And the guys that we are hiring, we can't retain
Is the contract up this year?
at this wage.
Is the
It's the
contract
same problem.
coming up this 2023?
24.
Police is 2023, the other two are 24.
We got one more year.
See, this isn't. Yeah. Sometimes you're better off to say nothing.
Right.
But as my brain does that, my mouth can't stop. This is a perfect example of a union selling out new hires
Yes,
to achieve what they want.
which should be taken off our contract, so I assume that we would fight to take it off.
You
And
know,
now that it does get taken off, and whenever somebody else retires, the next guy will get it, and this guy won't have it.
we had problems hiring in the road department last time because the wages were so pitiful that you couldn't hire anybody. We have the same problem going on right now in the police department. And you're not far off with it, fire department also. Fire department just been luckier.
I think you
Just
I think maybe just
Just say
come
no.
clean and call Debbie, explain the situation, see what she said, cause it's gonna come to her anyway.
Oh, it's coming.
It's gonna come to her anyway. You might as well.
We got it,
You might
I didn't get it, it is what it is. I don't think she has a problem with it, I mean,
Well, I'm just, what you don't think, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what Debbie's thinking.
yeah, you're right.
You know, and that way you're being upfront, you're not,
Yeah, because if you give him 4% right now, that this is out in the open, it's on the table. You give him that 4%, I promise you, you're gonna have other guys coming up saying, he got 4%, he shouldn't have got, I want 4%. That's what's going to happen. Guarantee, I promise you, you've seen it, lived it. Bill, you with us?
Yeah,
What do you wanna do?
I'm looking at, 17 to 20 contract here to try to see if it's in there. And I see, somebody's signature on the 17 to 20 contract.
that was on the that was on the premise, you guys got it right before me.
Oh, he dropped it right on you.
Yeah.
Boom! Boom!
That thing came in big.
Here we go, summer reduction PRS pickup.
Sign that thing. Hey, that went before me, that's not on me. but the last one is.
Yeah.
See, now it's showing a 5%,
Yeah, it is.
excuse me,
5%.
a 5% PRS pickup in 17 to 20 contract.
Yeah, it is 5%.
Because I know Joe fought like crazy, when they dropped it from 5 to 4, because he wanted $1,000 cash in hand. And they tried to take taxes out of it. But in the 17 to 20 contract, it's 5%.
It's even worse, we thought it was 4. It's a whole nother percent.
What'd you say the 2013 was?
It was 5%.
So how to get to 4?
Bill, maybe
What are you finding down there, Bill?
It's 5% and,
Who signed that contract? Who all signed that? Whose signatures are on that?
there's only one signature that I recognize. It's neatly written too.
Well,
Yeah, if you look at that contract,
I think
I
a
think you'll see in it,
conversation with
there's
them
a
should be had.
0% increase.
No.
we don't need that.
5%.
Higher.
No, for wages.
Yeah, but 5% was the norm, you didn't give them
We didn't give, one of those years we didn't give any
it's
increase.
gonna have to be included for conversations with.
I'm trying to find the year previous
Right,
to that, but I
yeah.
can't do it on this little tiny.
That way we can move on.
Alright, so we're gonna need a motion to hire him. We wanna give him 1 week unpaid mechanic, or head mechanic's position, 1 week unpaid vacation upon his arrival.
When's his arrival? You have to still-
We hope we need a start date.
19.
That's first of pay, period.
Be a weekend.
That's a weekend.
Brian, Doug,
That's Monday, right?
Debbie Bendis, 2020.
What happened?
Here goes the,
Checking out the signatures?
Yeah, sounds like it.
85%.
Yeah, the 19th
You didn't
is
sign
next Monday.
I know
Next
you-
Monday.
This Monday coming up.
Drop that bomb.
What, you bombing me now?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, I ain't gonna get bombed.
What'd I do?
Finding all kind of stuff in there. I know my name's gotta be in here somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Alright,
Well, why don't we just give them the 4% and, if they
because it's
agree
5%,
it,
you're gonna give him
Okay,
0 or
yeah.
5.
Now you're ripping them off.
let's give them 5%, we know we'll get grieved, and we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
I'm on
I
favor.
mean, I
of-
think it's ridiculous that you've got, Union Brothers selling out Union Brothers to gain what they can at the top, and basically
now, I
put
will
a
agree.
burden on us as far as being able to hire individuals at a
I got it.
reasonable rate.
I won't.
Alright, the only way you're gonna do that is with an MOU signed off by the union, because if not, you're gonna pay everybody 5%.
Say, the union MOU signs off on it, then it gets,
It's the only way.
yeah.
The MOU king just lives across the street, I'll walk over and get him.
What's that?
The MOU guy lives, the king lives across the street, I'll gladly walk over and get him. I'm sure Rich would like to see him again.
Who's he talking about?
Right.
Oh. Yeah, we don't,
Alright.
we don't go over there.
Bottom line is, we do need to hire this individual for obvious reasons. One, he's very capable of doing the job. Two, we're getting ourselves in between a rock and a hard place here because the roads do need to be cleared for the residents of the township. And we have a guy leading here very shortly. Jim, what was, could I ask you, what was your recommendation when you was gonna say something?
Oh, no, I know, anyway, I cut the tail in the middle of this discussion, so I don't really want to.
Okay. Jason, you feel that's
I think you
fair?
gotta go by the contract, I don't know,
Okay.
I mean,
Well, you have to basically go by the contract, you're correct.
it sounds like you didn't do something before and you should have, right?
Yeah, that's what, yeah, since 2013. So it's just been missed for 5 or 10 minutes, so.
Yeah, I don't believe it's been since 2013.
Why? Because you were part of that back then?
Yeah.
Just trying to defend yourself from way back.
I don't think there's a good,
You
screwed yourself. There's no good solution.
It's back.
No, there isn't.
There's no
there
easy
isn't.
solution.
And when we hired other people in here, they negotiated their contract and got what they wanted and were satisfied.
Right.
We employed them, and then when another individual come in and negotiated their contract, then like Doug's saying, everybody wanted to ride on their coattails, and that put us in a bad situation. Correct, Doug?
Well, yeah, that's exactly what's happened. Does he need background, drug screens and everything?
He had his drug screen.
Huh?
He had a drug screen.
He already had it for here? We sent it?
No, we just borrowed one from some other Joe Schmo down the street.
I jumped the gun in case he was hired.
It's free.
Yeah.
I think you did that already.
Yeah, I did.
We're not doing background on him. Just a drug screen. If you got a good physical card.
I don't know if he does or not. Would not require him.
He has to give it to you,
Yeah,
right?
you've gotta have one to have a CDL, right?
Right.
Motion to hire Tim Fenton effective 12/19/22 as head mechanic as per the ASME contract. This is to include 1 week unpaid vacation, if possible, PER's pickup of 5% pending conversations with the union. Also, applicant would be required to pass a drug screen and DOT physical.
You still reading?
Just
So
here.
I was waiting for second.
In the vote?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
Or we beat that to death. Just throwing it out there.
Let's get a fast one real quick.
Get a quick one.
You're gonna get a quick one here. Motion to approve the purchase of a salt spreader for truck number 0 in the road
2.
department. Huh?
Truck number 2.
Truck number
It
2.
was 10.
10 has the one from number 2.
Oh, I put number 10 on the agenda.
Motion to approve the purchase of a salt spreader for truck number 2 in the road department from Myers Equipment Company in the amount of
Stop there.
3,000. What?
376910. There's two, I text you, I don't think you read it, 260 for making the hoses and install it and everything. You have to make all the hydraulic
Can you do
hoses.
that? Can our new guy do that?
With our hydraulic machine.
Okay.
376910.
Third time's the charm, here we go. Motion to approve the purchase of a salt spreader for truck number 2 in the road department from Myers Equipment Company in the amount of $3,769.10 from line 2193-760-740 road improvement levy capital outlay line item. This will be for the one time?
Correct.
What year is that truck?
I wanna say
15?
18.
18?
Yes.
For the Chevy one ton 2018.
So moved.
Second.
You vote
Yes.
yes? Yes.
Thank you.
All right, next is a reminder, trustees, there will be a Trumbull County EMA Executive Board meeting for election of officers to the EMA Advisory Board on January 11th, 2023 at 5 p.m. Township representatives are highly encouraged to attend. I attended this meeting last year, it was, no form, a hard time with it, so. I will attend this meeting. If that's okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Just so somebody goes.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure what this next one is, but reminder to trustees to complete the required public records training or appoint someone as the township representative. Do you know what that is?
Imagine it's things such as, sunshine law, all that stuff.
Yeah, Vanessa is the currently appointed person, but if she's leaving us, then you're gonna either need to appoint someone else in 2023, or you're going to need to do the training yourself.
Yeah, the conversation with Vanessa the other day said she'd be here till the end of March, is that correct?
No,
No.
at the pleasure of the fiscal officer. So, depends on how things go.
Well, it's up to her too, right? I mean, you can say, you can say her through March, but if she don't wanna do it, she don't wanna do it. Correct? Is that, I mean, I didn't have a conversation with her, she said.
So she says she wants to be done by the end of March.
is that what she
No
did?
later than the end of March.
Well,
She
that's
wants
the
to
end of
give, if, yeah, but
That's how
if,
you wanna word that, it's still the end of March.
if we were having an executive, I would elaborate, but since we're not, I'm not, so. Next.
Yeah, I'm going back to that, okay, I have to get a couple quick ones out. Apparently that's not one of them right there. We'll table that for a minute.
People, the records training,
That's just a reminder.
just a reminder.
Yeah. All right, we'll go back, to discussion on job descriptions and hiring, an office help employee. Do we have a new job description here?
You didn't get it?
Ah.
I just have it on the computer then.
Is there a new one, or is it something like this one?
We need a word one.
New one?
Well, let me see, is that,
New.
He's hiding. It's where it came from.
He's wearing camo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see you back there. Oh, shit. Everybody's camoed up back there.
Yeah.
Best way to be. Gotta blend in.
Oh, you gotta be warm.
Good. Tired of being cold, it's like 30 all day. Sucks.
That's nothing.
Okay.